开始。
Morgan, what will your mother say when she sees you? He chuckled, his anger vanishing in an instant. At that moment, what her mother would say was the furthest thing from Morgan's mind. Father, why were you shouting? Is everything all right? He sighed. Do not worry yourself, Morgan. The king will soon realize his mistake. Holding out his arm, he gestured for her to approach. With his arm around her, Morgan let him lead her into the receiving room. Unable to ignore a nagging feeling, despite her father's words, she knew that something was wrong. Trouble was brewing at Tintagel. Chapter 2. The next few days passed slowly at Tintagel. There was a strange kind of tension between her parents that had never been there before. Despite all her mother's attempts to get her father to talk, the Duke would not. It was hard for Morgan to see the sudden distance between parents who were usually so close. Her father would hide away in his study for hours, while her mother spent most of her time teaching sewing and music. As for Morgan, she would take Baylor and Lyra into the woods and spend most of her day there, running and chasing the dogs through the trees until they could barely stand. Then the day came when a man from the king's court galloped into Tintagel. He carried a parchment with him. The king has declared war on us, Morgan's father announced that night. Fear made Morgan's blood run cold. War. She couldn't understand it. Why had the king declared war on her father? He was the king's friend. He had done nothing but serve the king loyally for many years. This made no sense. But then she remembered the argument she had overheard and realized that something terrible must have happened that day. Looking at her father over the dinner table, Morgan saw the worry on his face. It scared her. She had never seen him so fearful before, so preoccupied. Her mother looked no better as she watched her husband. His food and drink were untouched. Reaching out, Egrin covered the Duke's hand with her own, offering him comfort that no one else could. The rest of dinner was a quiet affair. After it, her father and his knights gathered in the war room, no doubt to talk about the upcoming battle. Several weeks and a dozen skirmishes between her father's men and the king's passed. Days that Morgan spent with her mother, forbidden to leave the castle. She hated it. She felt trapped inside her own home, unable to escape for even a moment. But when she thought her life could get any worse. Her father told her the unthinkable. He was sending her away. Please, father, she sobbed, clutching at his arm. I won't leave you. I won't leave mother. Her father looked down at her. His eyes were sympathetic, but his answer was firm. Morgan, you cannot stay here. You need to be safe.